To the right of us, sir.
Right?
Yeah, one shot. About to come right on top of us.
Here they come. Oh,
There
damn.
it goes. I got the heartbeat sensor.
You gotta be on PC, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I twitched that left there. That was ridiculous.
What's going on, everyone? Bite here, and today we are going to be talking about Warzone. For the people who have been living under a rock for the last 2 weeks, Warzone is a new 150 player battle royale for Modern Warfare. Now, this game mode just fucking sucks. You can't run up rocks, you can die in half a second, and sometimes your shit just doesn't even work. I mean, this shit really just fucking sucks.
Know your fucking place, trash!
But no, for real, Warzone really isn't that bad. And if you think I'm lying, you just gotta look at the facts. I've been playing this game since, 2 weeks since it came out. And I went from level 55 to 110 in about 2 weeks of straight no life in the game. Mainly because
It's Corona time.
Now, anyway, this video is broken up into 4 pieces. That intro that you guys just got, hopefully you guys liked it. Also, we're going to be talking about Warzone, the good parts about it. Then we're going to talk about the bad parts about it. And then we're going to talk about how we can improve it. So, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. First, Warzone is free. And that is amazing because this is the first free Call of Duty game for console and PC. And if it's wrong, it's the first free relevant one. Boom. Warzone has a great system in play with Plunder, and if you guys don't know what Plunder is the money system found in Warzone, and you can look at the money you have on the bottom left of your screen, and there are a few ways you can get Plunder. You can find it off the ground, you can find it in loot boxes, you can complete missions found on the Warzone, haha. You can take it from dead opponents and teammates, and your teammates can also drop the money they have to you, so you guys can pull it together and get some good stuff. Many people dislike the plunder system because it allows for easy access to loadouts. Yes, you can get your own classes from multiplayer in this battle royale, which is really neat. You can also buy kill streaks, like I said earlier, along with self-revives, and you can even fully respawn killed players. At first, I was really against this, but when you put everything together, Warzone does it really well. So, I mean, it's just great. So, the team play thing in Warzone is actually a really big part. So the thing about Call of Duty though is that if you're good enough, you'll be a one-man army. But if you have a team, if you have a good team, you guys are basically a unstoppable force. And Warzone allows you to get away with solo play, but it really, really rewards team play. Now looking at the money system, you are able to pull together the money and you can buy maybe a UAV, which is what I like to do at the beginning of the game. It's my go-to thing. I ask my teammates to say, hey, let's get our money together, let's buy UAVs so we know where people are, and then we go out, we hunt them down, kill them, take their money, find a little bit more, and then we get a loadout drop, doing the same thing. Personally, I really like the loadout drops because I like the fact that you can consistently get good weapons you can rely on, and you don't have to worry about having, a worse weapon. Like in Fortnite, I used to be like, damn, I really wish I had a blue AR, but I only got this gray one, or things of that nature. No, because you can get them all. You can get your own gun that you know is good. Some people don't like that though because they say it leads to a stale and boring meta, but I like it because, again, I have something that I know I can rely on. So, I mean, I'm happy. If there is one thing I could do though, I would like to increase the price of the loadout drop to around $750, maybe $720, $7,500 or $720, $7,200. There you go, that's boom, math. The reason for this is so that the price per person isn't so cheap that it's super easy to pull in your money together and get the loadouts straight off the bat. It should be a little bit harder than what it is now. Now, let's talk about the kill streaks. I like the kill streaks. Some people don't like the kill streaks, but I like the kill streaks. They're kind of underwhelming because they are nerfed, which makes sense because you want to have the gunplay be the focus of the battle royale. So the focus of the game isn't the kill streaks, so you won't be getting a triple kill or anything like that if you call in your cluster strike, but you'll definitely make your team a bit stronger. And what I mean by that is that you are basically forcing the opposite teams or the teams that you're fighting to play around the kill streak you have, which is pretty powerful in itself. So coming in at $4,000, it is the UAV, my favorite kill streak for obvious reasons. It shows people on your radar pretty good, and it is the most expensive because of that same reason. Also, cool tip, if you guys call in 3 UAVs at the same time, you get a advanced UAV, which is like a Blackbird or an advanced UAV. So yeah, pretty cool. Next is the precision airstrike, which costs 3,500, and it hits the spot you choose precisely, but for what I know, it only hits it once. So it's not my favorite because of that same reason. My favorite actual kill streak is the Cluster Strike, which will run you 30,000, not even 30,000, sorry, $3,000, and it's worth more than what it costs because it can shut down a push in a second, and it keeps throwing fire. So it's not just one hit, I think it's about 5, and I really like it because it just keeps on going and it makes people move out of the way. Alright, let's talk about the Gulag. So, I like to call myself a Gulag boy. And the reason why I say that is because if you guys don't know what the Gulag is, it basically means that you are, if you're killed in battle, you're sent to 1v1 another person who has also been killed. And if you win, you get to respawn. Me and a few friends coined the term Gulag Boy after winning a few games after being all sent to the Gulag.
Wait, somebody up top.
Wait, what?
No, he's like,
I don't know.
no, he's down low. Help him.
Behind the bar. Behind the bar in here.
Help!
It's coming to get me.
Oh,
Tyrell.
Oh, this was fucking nasty.
Carl, clutch up.
Now?
Yeah, one push,
Like a red jacket. Still in front of the barn.
Yo, two people left.
Yeah, they're both in front of the barn.
Fuck! It made me pick up my fucking thing! I got one, there's one more on me! Let's fucking go! Another thing that you can do that kind of involves death, but not the Gulag, is that you can buy self-revives, and you can also revive dead teammates. And you can do this through the buy stations that are found on the map, and that's also where you get the other kill streaks and stuff, just because I don't think I brought up the buy stations. So yeah, those are nice too. I have one thing wrong with this though. I don't like the fact that the price doesn't increase. I think the price should increase for every time the person has died that you're reviving. So if you have went to the Gulag, you died, you got a cost of 4,500. That's cool. If you die again, it should go up to like 5,000. If you die again and your team still has the money, 55,000, and it just goes up by 500 per death in the game. Honestly, this game is really action packed, and it can be 100% action packed if you really want it. If you really wanted it to be. And what I mean by that is you can do missions. Now, missions allow you to basically do side quests while in the Battle Royale game itself. So what that means is you'll be able to secure a base or maybe just hunt down another player, which is my favorite thing. These missions are found in random locations on the map, just waiting for you to activate them. This gives me a direction whenever there's downtime in the game, so I can say, oh man, you know what, I'm all looted up. Let's go hunt somebody down, and I go get a bounty to do just that. Alright, now that I got the good news out the way, what's wrong with Warzone? My biggest issue is the time to kill. It's just way too slow. I said slow when I meant to say low. Nice. Hey man, I'm one take Drake, I'm not doing that shit again. Alright, so what that means is basically if you look the wrong way for a second, you're dead. It makes the game have high stakes all the time just because if you blink the wrong way, you're dead. This paired with the armor system wishes that all the good stuff in the game was also in Blackout, because if it was in Blackout, I don't think I would be playing Modern Warfare ever. But the people at Raven Software has done well. They just made a great game, and honestly, if they improve these two things, I think that's like the best part. That'll be like the biggest part. The biggest issue will just be solved right there. Another thing they need to do is work on the armor system in the game, which is pretty broken in my opinion. Instead of adding towards the armor you already have, you actually replace / repair the armor that you have on your body. So basically, it makes sense in a realistic way, but when it comes to game balancing, it makes it so fighting people is a bad idea if you guys don't have money. It really makes long range gunfights a bad idea too, which, I mean, come on, we're here to fight. We got a big ass map. Let me, come on, man. I want to get in there. I want to fight. Also, there are a few glitches in the game that kind of makes the game unenjoyable. For example, you can see through a few walls, and for sometimes you actually have things that just don't work. I bought a loadout one time and it wouldn't let me call it in. So when I went to go trade it out so my friend could call it in, it disappeared. So it's just like, wow, I got fucking trolled. The hitboxes with cars are also kind of weird, and I'll have a little clip on playing right now where I just kind of die while I was trying to get in the car that no one else was driving. So yeah, cool fucking shit game, cool shit. Oh, and you should be able to climb up rocks. Yeah, we are trained military, personnel. Let me climb that rock. And last but not least, map synergy is a big thing. You get killed really fast in the gas, so basically if the zone doesn't give you your spot, you have to basically make your way through. And sometimes the zone actually closes, so you basically can't get up top of some places. So you're basically fucked off rip. And that happened to me. Here's a clip of it. I was really disappointed, but it is what it is. At least for now. Also, this is going to be kind of like out of script. You gotta fix the sound. The sound in this game is fucking garbage. I hear shots from like 5,000 feet away, but then I don't hear footsteps that are like a foot away. And the weird part about it is when the game first released, you could hear footsteps everywhere, but now you can't hear anything. It's weird. Alright, so now how do we improve Warzone? I got 7 fixes. Fix 1, increase the wearable plates to 4 at a time and allow players to carry 6 extra plates, bringing the max total of 10 instead of 8. Now the time to kill should be a bit more bearable, as well as the armor system should be a bit better, since armor doesn't fill for some reason. And if you don't want to do that, then what you can do is fix number 2. You can let armor refill instead of replacing it. Now we're not wasting armor. For fix 3, we can increase the loadout drop to about 7,200. What that's going to do is it's going to allow teams to have to pay a bit more per person so they can get their personal loadout. That's cool. That's all we need. Just a little bit more expensive. Just a little bit. Fix number 4. Add areas in the map to get better synergy to the map. No one wants to die because the previous zone didn't allow them to get to the next. And especially, this is dude, who wants to die like that, man? No one. It happened to me and it just makes my heart hurt every time I think about it. Alright, fix number 5. This is a small one. Don't despawn cars that are in close proximity to players, especially when the zone is starting to close. It happened to me one time. Actually, it happened to me twice. But yeah, it was kind of lame. Now for 6 and 7, I feel like these are going to be things that are already on the way to being fixed. So fix the glitches, and then also make sure that sound is a little bit better than what it is now. And with that being said, that's it for this video. So I'll see you guys some other time. Peace.